Breaking news coming in here on India Today. We've accessed the remand copy, the document that the police submitted in court to extend the custody of Indrani and the other accused from that Bandra court. The police say that they have found a place from where Indrani bought material. The police has done a recovery Panchnama of the place from where petrol and other material were brought to burn the body. They have recovered Sheena's resignation letter along with her passport as well. I want to read out for our viewers some of the other items that have been recovered by the police because this is pretty extensive. We've accessed the remand copy. Let me make that very simple for our viewers. It's the document that the police submitted in court in order to obtain the continued custody of Indrani Mukherjee. They say they have found out a place where Indrani bought material for the murder and have taken statements of those witnesses who sold it to her, like a bag, cloth and other material. The police has done a recovery Panchnama of the place from where petrol and other material were actually purchased. They've recovered Sheena's resignation letter. They have recovered her passport. All of this we know because we've reported it. Papers related to this case from Penn Hospital and the related doctor from Raigad have been taken. Body parts of Sheena have been collected in the presence of the Penn Tehsildar, and the bag which was used for which was to have been used for the Mikhail murder. I want to go straight across to senior editor Sahil Joshi, who's gotten exclusive first access to this remand copy, which actually details, Sahil, not just what has been done so far, but what the police intends to do. 10 points that the police intends to do, which are very crucial.
The police is right now intending to do that why specifically Payne was used to dump the body, who else was involved in getting this body dumped. Now, the thing is that we all know that the whole conspiracy could have been open if Payne police would have acted on time, but that did not happen, and because of that, finally police have to wait for such a long time to get the conspiracy solved. But now what police wants to find out whether anyone else was also involved in that. Secondly, if anyone else is related to this case directly, indirectly, is there any more witness which police can find out? Because finally this had happened 3 years before. Then what was the motive of this murder? Is there any specific motive? The police is working on 2 theories at this point of time. One of the theories is that Sheena was killed because Indrani thought that her secret will be out in open, and the other thing was that she thought that Vidi's future will be in trouble if Sheena gets married to Rahul Mukherjee. The fourth important point is that we need to recover Sheena's mobile phone, which was being used by Indrani Mukherjee after Sheena was murdered.
Sahil, just stay with me. Now that the custody of the accused is extended, the police are now going to widen their probe in the biggest way so far in this case. India Today has exclusive details of what the course of the investigation now will be. We've got them. 10 points that perfectly and clearly illustrate what the Mumbai police will now be doing. One, as Sahil just pointed out, and he's got a copy of that remand note in his hand. Why was Penn in Raigad used to dump Sheena Bora's body? Who else was involved in this? If anyone else is related to this case directly or indirectly is something that the Mumbai police has decided to establish now with the remand of Indrani Mukherjee. What was the motive of this murder is point number 3, perhaps most crucially. Also, they still need to recover the mobile phone and other items used by Sheena and the accused Indrani Mukherjee. 10 points in this remand note that Sahil Joshi, our senior editor in Mumbai, has accessed first and exclusively here on India Today, that give you the most clear sense of what the angle and what the direction of the probe is going to be starting today. Sahil, more details. 10 points that the police has listed.
Then the most important point what police is talking about is that police has found out that the whole conspiracy was hatched between Indrani Mukherjee and Sajiv Khanna by using Skype. They used to do video chat through Skype, and those details also needs to be recovered because that can be a crucial evidence when the case will come for a trial, will stand for a trial. The car which was used for this, because it was told that they hired the car to dump the body, to take the body to Raigad. So that car needs to be recovered. They need to find out that what and which exactly the car was used and from where they hired that particular car. Then most importantly, this story India Today had run before, that there are some kind of a financial and business dealings behind this particular murder. Is that the motive, that Indrani wanted to hide some financial deals which Sheena came to know about, and that is the reason why Sheena killed? So they wanted to get some papers, recover some papers which involve Sheena and Sanjeev Khanna in their business dealings and financial dealings. So those papers needs to be recovered.
Yeah.
Then police probe has reached to Guwahati and Calcutta as well. So police teams will be traveling to Kolkata, to Guwahati, and they will be questioning those people who knows Indrani Mukherjee and Sanjeev Khanna, because all the leads are mostly from Kolkata and Guwahati. So they think that the motive behind this murder lies in Kolkata or Guwahati. So they will be questioning more people in Guwahati and Calcutta. And last but not the least, that they want to interrogate all of them, making them sit together. They want all of them to face each other, and the interrogation should happen, because the driver was arrested on 21st of August, Sheena was arrested on 25th of August, then Sanjeev Khanna was arrested on 26th of August. So police thinks that there is some more details which they need to dig up. They know that Indrani is not speaking much, so they want all of them to sit together and gather more information. So these are the 10 pointers of which through which police will go in next 6 days.
Yes.
They have already got a custody till 5th of September. So these will be the line of action for investigation in Sheena Bora murder case.
All right, Sahil, thanks for joining us with that very, very crucial update on the remand note. It makes 10 points that not only add detail to their, what we know about the investigation so far, but for the first time clearly talks about what the direction of the investigation is going to be. It has widened the probe. It has talked about additional teams that will go out and question people in Kolkata and in Assam. They have talked about the need to gather certain documents regarding business and financial dealings of the accused, which we have, put out details of here on India Today First, obviously. Interrogations jointly of all of those people. The use of Skype to plan the murder is an angle that the police is looking at. Very, very interesting. Hasn't been heard of before, but Skype apparently was used by the killers to plan the murder of Sheena Bora. The mobile phone and other items used by Sheena are to be recovered from Indrani. That's another angle this entire probe is taking at this point of time. Very crucial document, details of which being broken here on India Today by our senior editor Sahil Joshi, who's got his hands on that document. That interrogation is currently on at the Khar police station, where Indrani has been remanded to a further 5 days in police custody.